Well, hey, and welcome to another episode of Beatle Dustino coming at you today with yet another video. And like I said, I don't know. My hands are all of a sudden starting to do some stuff. I don't know. Trying to, hey, and yeah. But anyways, I am going to just do a little update today on my 1 in 7 vinyl community contest challenge, whatever we're calling it here, I guess. So it's been running from August 12th and it will be going until September 29th. So we got a couple weeks left. And I just want to give a little update on it. Before we do get started though, I do want to thank all my subscribers that I've got so far, and we're pushing to that 700, and wow, are we there. That'll be in the update here. And also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do, because I am trying to hit that 700. So please subscribe and hit the notification bell so you know when I got new videos coming out. And also, if you do like the video, please give it a like. It really does help out the channel, and leave a comment. I love having a discussion with everybody. But let's get on with this update video. So yeah, I got the 1 in 7 challenge, so I'm celebrating 1 year on YouTube and pushing to get 700 subscribers. And the update on the subscribers, I'm at 687. Right before I started filming this, I checked it. That's where I'm at right now. Unbelievable. I am 13 away. Can you believe that? As of filming this. As of this video posting, it might be a little more. As you know, a little secret in the Beatle Dustino universe here. I kind of maybe don't film these on the date that you're thinking that they're filmed. Anyways. So 687, 13 away, absolutely amazing. I think I'm going to be over 700 by the time the contest ends. So thank you to everybody. And I do want to make sure to thank everybody that's got their submissions in so far. These are all that I'm seeing. So if there's other ones out there, if you didn't hear your name on this, please let me know so that way I can get you added in there. I've got the playlist going and everything. I'll have that linked in the description below. But yeah, let's start here. We got Mike at MKG Boston, him and Colton. Colton, the cool cat who likes the Beatles, he said. They left a very good submission. And yes, your questions were all good. I bend the rules whenever I do VC challenges too. So there we go. That's fine. Happy Hippie, the vinyl guy. Absolutely great one. I loved hearing all of his stories on everything. Such a great submission there. Really enjoyed that one. Larry Graves, the Canadian stud muffin, of course, was hopped in and he wants to win. So we'll see what happens here, Larry. We'll see. And you had a cool cat hanging out on your chair too. So a couple of cool cats showing up to do the Beatle Dustino YouTube challenges. The only thing, I absolutely love cats. Cats are wonderful, but if I'm hanging around them too long, yeah, little things start tightening up here, and yeah, I'm quite allergic. But I do like cats. I do like them. It's just too bad. I love cats, dogs. I love people. But some cool cats hanging out. Of course, we also had Matthew Street submit a video, and he was one of the people I shouted out to kind of challenge. So thank you, Matthew. We had Jeff at Mega Jeff's Rock Hard Vinyl. He had a submission in. We also had Steve at All the World's a Stage set one in. And of course, Sam St. John set one in. And I've got rumor, and it might have happened by now, might not. I'll put words in the corner will help me out here. But Beatle Tone's Beatles channel said he might have one coming out. Hasn't been out as of yet of my filming, but it might be out as of this video being out. So, but he has told me in a comment that he's got one coming. So we'll be on the lookout for that. So this is what I've got so far. So what is that? I got, well, 7, not counting Beatle Tones. So I guess we're keeping the 1 in 7 theme going here. At least it's not 1. Wait, if it was you, Larry, Canadian stud muffin, if you were the only one, if we were really taking this 1 in 7 thing serious, you'd be the winner. But yeah, you got a few people in the competition here, so we'll see. That $85 Canadian, I know that's. Ooh. I'm not far from Canada at all. I see Manitoba plates always driving around my town here all the time, so I'm practically there. So we'll see. All right. But also in this update, I am going to go through just a quick my list and tell you the questions again. I'm going to go through it a lot quicker, hopefully, than I did the first time. But my 7 YouTubers I'm going to shout out was Beatle Tone's Beatles channel, who probably does have a submission coming. Magical Mystery Mike was another one that I shouted out. Matthew Street also submitted a video. Sam St. John also submitted a video. Mark P did reach out to me. I'll have a little his little comment pasted up there, and did say possibly, but I don't know. We'll see. But thank you, Mark, for reaching out. Always great to have the neighbor to the east there saying hi. And usual Mike, not a VC guy, but he loves watching VC stuff. I've caught him in Giggins's live chats. I've caught him in Andrew Dixon's, and I think me and Mr. Mayo, I know he loves his Beatles and Beach Boys much like me. So, and he did reach out to me and put up a nice little shout out, picture of it up here too, words in the corner will help me out again. Nice little shout out to me for shouting him out and, you know, letting his viewers know about me. And I know that I have had a couple of his viewers tell me, hey, usual Mike sent me. So see, that worked. And then Mouseman Sports Cards, another one. I used to collect basketball trading cards back in the 90s. Yes, Michael Jordan era. So yeah, I've got a few Michael Jordan cards. I love watching him crack open the new packs, and kind of keeps me from, yeah, I like seeing the new cards, but I don't want to go buy anymore, I guess. But I really enjoyed his channel and want to give him a little shout out. So there was my shout outs. And then on to the questions that I had. I'm kind of seeing everybody kind of interpreting these. I kind of tried to make them pretty loose where you could be open to interpretation. So yes, if you got to interpret this in whatever way, please do. Just submit a video and let's get it out there. And everybody that has submitted, you're qualified, you're in. Doesn't matter how you did it. If you answer the question, you answer the question. That's what matters. So, but the first question was an album that got you into music. And I think I'm kind of a weird one on this, because I think I'm at the right age where my parents were listening to the music that we're talking about, the Beatles, Beach Boys, so forth and so on. I kind of was raised up listening to that music, and that's why I'm so into it. I don't remember listening to much kids' music before I got listening to pop music, but the album that always got me into it all and really got me hooked is the Beach Boys' Little Deuce Coupe, and this is the actual album. This is my parents' album that they would spin for me to no end. Some nights I swear my dad played this for me 3-4 times, front to back, A side, B side. And yeah, that's my album that got me into rock music, pop music. Next is the album that got you into your favorite artist. And I do realize some people, it might be the album that got them into music might be their favorite artist, but so you can just make it a 2-part thing, I guess, or, you know, however, like I said, however you interpret it. This is open to interpretation. So, and mine is Boyz II Men 2. All because of the last track on there, Yesterday. I was quite surprised and listening to it. My parents always tell me, you know, that's a Beatles song, and that got me into the Beatles. Boyz II Men got me into the Beatles. How about that? This next one is a one that I think has been stumping some people. An album that got you back into collecting. Now, I collect all kinds of stuff, and at times, certain things get left to the wayside. As I said with Mouseman Sports Cards, I collected basketball cards at one time in my life. Not so much anymore. I've still got my collection from back then, but I haven't bought anything new in years. So, and you know, that would happen as I would get into like basketball cards, into Star Wars action figures, whatever. Some of them would get put to the wayside. Not saying I totally stopped collecting, but just kind of paused, I guess, or at least not to the extent of what I am doing now, or was at a certain time before. The one that got me back into it was Flight of the Conchords. Their first album here, Flight of the Conchords, their self-titled album. And the packaging on this and everything made me realize that CDs could be fun, because this is kind of packaged like old LPs were, with posters and cool die-cut stuff. But yeah, that would be my submission for that. This one hasn't had too many bad interpretations, but the box set that really impressed you, and my submission was Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers live at the Fillmore, 1997. This box set really impressed me. Not only the content in it of the music, but you know, the little knick-knack things that you got, and the price point. Very reasonable price and very great little box set. Fantastic music. Next up, the fifth question is an album by your favorite artist that is underappreciated, underrated, disrespected, and you feel it needs to be a little bit more than what people are giving it. And mine, obviously the Beatles, and definitely the Beatles for Sale, I think is that. This album, I believe, is truly what led, I know a lot of people say Rubber Soul and Revolver are the part 1 and part 2. I don't agree with that. I think Rubber Soul is part 3 to the start of the trilogy is here, Beatles for Sale, into Help, into Rubber Soul. You know, Rubber Soul would not exist if it wasn't for this album, is what I'm saying here. Yeah, fantastic cover on it too. And Next is an album that was gifted to you by an artist that you were really unaware of, or maybe thought you never would listen to, whether it's VCLT or just a family member gifted you something that maybe they thought you'd like to try this out. Mine is this Lee Oscar album, and my cousin had given this to me as I was recovering from a surgery earlier this year, and she thought, knew I was into music and everything, and thought this would lighten me up, kind of raise my spirits up, getting a new piece of vinyl. And this is not just a piece of vinyl, it's signed, like limited to 300 copies. Lee Oscar lives in her area there, I found out now. He was a member of WAR. Yeah, it's interesting music. This was really interesting. Some of his other stuff I really got into too, checking him out. But yeah, that's my submission there. The next one is a live album by the artist that you've seen the most in concert, or at least more than once. And I figured out as I was doing this, as I'm trying to think of some fun questions and that, I already had an artist in mind, and then as I was doing my calculations there of other concerts I've been to, I'm like, oh wait, no, I've got another artist that I had seen the exact amount of times as the other one. The first artist I was thinking of was obviously the Beach Boys. Here's Beach Boys concert. This is the twofer though, so it's got Live in London on it too. Then I realized I have seen Hanson 3 times, and this is their live album, live from Albertine. I think I said it right that time. I said Albertine, and Albert something before is Albertine. But yeah, there's that one, seeing both the Beach Boys and Hanson 3 times. So yeah, so those are the questions, just kind of going through it a little quicker this time. Yeah, please get in your submissions. We're running it until September 29th, and the drawing will be on September 30th. So 29th is Friday, the 30th will be that Saturday. I want to figure out something. I usually edit my videos. I think everybody knows that. This will be unedited video, at least. If not, I might try to go live. We'll see what happens. But as I just said there, I'll leave that in for proof. I do say a lot, and I don't want to edit this so that way there's no, like, Larry Graves doesn't go accusing me of him not winning if he doesn't win. He might win, we don't know. But I want to make sure it's pretty clear cut that it's one take with a little money up for grabs here. Also, I didn't say this before, but yeah, if you do win, I'm hoping you're going to purchase something from Amazon, vinyl or CD or something, some sort of album. Please let me know in the comment if you win what you got. I want to leave that out there, so I want to hear what you got with it. So, but anyways, I am going to get wrapping up. Again, I want to thank all my subscribers, and especially the new subscribers, which there has been a lot. I'm almost to that 700, like I said. I mean, we're talking just a baker's dozen away. So let's do this. Let's push me right through. I'll be off to that 800 next, I guess. I'll have to figure out a 8 challenge of some sort. I don't know. No, we'll probably wait for the next challenge at 1,000, which hopefully will not be that long. But anyways, I do want to get wrapping up because, like I said, I do not want to make this one long, and I'm ramble on. I tend to do that. All right. But I think I forgot some stuff here too. Oh, I did. Yeah, if you do like this video and you stuck around to this point, you must like it, so please give it a like and please leave a comment. I do love having a discussion with everybody, especially if you submit a video for the contest entry. Let me know so I know to add you onto the playlist and get you into the drawing on the 30th. All right, now I am definitely done rambling. I'm definitely done with everything. There it is. All right, I am Beatle Dustino, and I am signing out.